Hey pack leaders, this is here. Friends around you, protecting families, protecting the pack. I have been doing a lot of thinking lately, and I kind of feel kind of at a loss. I don't know if that's the right feeling for or the right word for saying that, because I'm like, we've been working so hard, making this bot to try and get this bot to work, and I think we've gotten it to work, where it's kind of coming consistently. And now I'm like Prowler in our group. I was like, dude, we used to tweak settings, and now like I don't know what to do with myself. And so I'm kind of feeling that same way too. I was like, oh, what else? What's next? What do I do? So, but I know that at least one thing I need to do is YouTube videos. Even though like sometimes like, oh, I don't want to do it, or sometimes I forget. But I think this is the one thing that I need to do consistently, mainly because it's kind of like marketing for the bot. So if anything, I mean, it's kind of productive because if I don't do videos, then no one hears about it, no one knows about it, and that's kind of where it's at. So I think if anything, I think I need to do YouTube videos, whether it be crypto or just anything else. So I think what right now I'm just gonna maybe just share what I'm doing every day. I think each day I'm always thinking about something to do. So I'm just gonna kind of make it like a biography. I don't know, it's just me ranting. So lately I've been listening to this book by David Goggins, Can't Hurt Me. I think you probably heard of him. And on some kind of news, him talking about his life and how he's growing up to kind of fight for things in a sense, because he just grew up in a very abusive father. And he would just get beaten for no reason. His father is cheating on his mom, and he's his mom's getting beaten too, and he's fighting back. And then he didn't win because he's little, so he got beaten up more, or he got whipped or whatever, kind of thing. So I'm just on the first chapter right now, just kind of listening to it, and I think that's what I do. Is like when I have nothing to do, I have to feed my mind with more information, or maybe feed my mind with more things. Of course, I think there's this other thing, also spending more time with my kids. So I think I might do some videos on them, maybe some parenting, because Evan right now, he's got an anger issue, and where he just hulks out and starts being angry, and he's just like and he just starts like screaming, and so I kind of talk with him. I've kind of given correction and all this other stuff. But I think the more I correct him, like, with the rod kind of thing, in the biblical, kind of spankings, we call it. It doesn't seem to, it just makes me more mad. So I'm like, okay. So I'm kind of like changing my strategy, knowing that he's more of a melt your heart kind of guy, where if we just lead him back to Christ, and like how we all have sin in our heart, and it's just sin that's leading him to anger. He's thinking about himself, he's being selfish, and he's not sharing, and he wants to do what he wants to do, and disobey and disrespect dad and mom, all this other stuff. And that's the sin that Christ died for. He's like, oh, and then like that, and you also understand that God made everything so that it's not his, and so that he can be grateful for what he has, even if it's taken away, and all this other stuff. And so he kind of seems to reciprocate more as I guide and teach him that. So I think I might have my video glasses while I'm talking to him like that. Maybe it might be used for some people who are parenting, whatever I think that's useful. And then maybe I still do kombucha, so maybe I'll do some more of that, kind of clarify a few things. Maybe I'll do a separate updated series of how I do kombucha. And I'm also thinking maybe about I don't know, Python, but I don't know if I want to go back to coding right now. The AI bot, that's still going on with the programmer. He is on the next phase right now. He's pretty much connected everything, and right now he's tying in all the TradingView data into this one server. So I think this one server is gonna have like all the indicators from TradingView, and it's just gonna feed in just like a live web stream of data. And then based on that web stream of data, then we're going to tie that into the neural network as input for the NEAT to decide what to use and what not to use. And then we'll tie that onto Bybit and BitMEX and Prime XBT and whatever exchange, Binance and whatever, right? So that's still on the works. I still see that maybe I'm gonna guess 6 months to a year still out, but I think we were making progress as far as getting that platform done. And then as soon as he gets out of squared away, so he's already set up the server, and it's been about a few weeks already since he started on that server. He said a few days, but it's been over a week or two now, so I figured he probably ran into some issues, so I'm just gonna let him do his deal. I think he actually enjoys this project. So, and then after that, I have one more build, one more big project that I need to fund him, and then from that on, the next one after that will be tying in other Binance and whatever other codes and stuff that would go into it, and then we'll see where we get, and then I'll probably have to run some tests and see how it does, run some live money and see how it runs, and then go from there. Okay, and I'll give you guys an update as that comes along. Alright, so anyways, yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on content that might be useful to you guys, maybe you guys have something that you're wondering, maybe I should do like a group chat, kind of like a clubhouse, where we just get together on Discord or something, or we just kind of chat, maybe, or just get a group of people together, hang out, and just kind of for half an hour to an hour, and maybe do a daily live show with the people from our group. I don't know if that you guys are interested in doing that. You know, if you guys are interested in doing that, let me know. Comment below, and maybe we can get a scheduled together. And then also maybe, you know, itching for a fishing boat, so we'll see. And I'm like, I don't want to spend more than $5,000 on a fishing boat, so I'm looking at some really old stuff. And there's some boat houses that are pretty. I mean, I'll pay a little more for boat house because I can rent it for Airbnb, and that's where it makes sense. But I wouldn't want to throw that much money into a $20,000-$30,000 boat, where it's just, you know, you're just throwing it out the window. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. And then in the first week of May, I'm going to California to visit my mom, and then also we're moving Amber's mom to Texas, so she's gonna be 15 minutes away from us. So we're just gonna help caravan, and you know, they can ride in the RV, use the bathroom, kind of thing, while we go from California back to Texas and caravan with them. Okay. I think that's all I have for today. But anyways, yeah, I'll need your feedback, and otherwise I'll just kind of rant every day of what my thoughts are, what I'm doing. And if you guys want to follow that, great. And then other than that, I don't know. I guess I'm doing some testing with my bots, I guess. With you know, a little bit more leverage. We're up 51 right now, using $1.75. So we still got you know, another run to fill. So far it's doing all right. Let me see. I haven't looked at it yet, but I did push a new what's it called, a new thing. So I did change it this morning at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock a.m., whatever. I don't know if that's UTC time. I think this is our time, 16:04. I don't know, this is local time. I think it's local time. Yeah. So anyways, since I changed it this morning, so far it's got a couple trades in, but up for the day. And yeah, some settings don't work. I mean, trying to get more ROE, but you know, with more leverage, more risk. So trying to contain that a little better, and then kind of when the time is right to just, you know, go heavy and just kind of get in, get out, make the money for the day, and be done. Hit the go and get out of there. So I'm doing that for now, and I'm still running the proven settings on my big account. I don't want to, you know, if it's working, I don't want to have to, you know, test it on small, and all of a sudden like, so we're gonna keep chug a lug with the proven settings, and you know, those 1.25% a day, it's okay. It's okay. You know, I don't have to keep looking at it, staring at it, and you know, be all stressed out or whatever. Just let it go. It'll, you know, it might take 2 years to be a millionaire instead of 1 year. It's okay. All right, guys. Talk to you then.